Welcome back. New case opening. This is Digibird. We will be opening the new set that released on the 3rd of January, Digital World Shambala. It's the new EX12 set, and we're going to dig right on in. EX sets are always kind of interesting, you know. They are like the majority of their cards are dedicated to like one or two different archetypes that you kind of build around. So you don't need multiple BT sets in order to make it work, but we'll definitely start with the promos. To start with, we have Jellymon of of course kind of misproving or disproving me immediately, where this one of course goes with the DS traits that came out in a previous EX set, as well as being, you know, Jellymon support for that archetype. Really good in either case. One card with Jellymon in text and one DS one on a search, and then also when attacking 7 or more, we'll draw one, and then if you have 7 or more, trash one, which is good for just cycling in general. Cannot complain. And there we go. That's more like it. This is a part of the Shambala part of this set, where we do have the SW and the TB engines. This one being the searcher for TB. Look at top 3, add 1 Shambala, add 1 TB. Rest of the bottom gives plus 2k. Nothing to talk about there besides just, yeah, you will need some sort of card like that in majority of decks. Majority of decks have at least a 3-card searcher, if not a 4-card searcher. So first deck, let's see. Another part of the Jellymon line, we have Tesla Jellymon. Main, you can use something with Jelly in its text or DS from hand without, reduction of 2, and the same when attacking. Good for the deck in general. Again, cycling is good. Gatomon, I believe for NSB, I think this is good. I haven't looked too much into the NSB line. Again, it's also a VB card, so that goes with the whole Shambala doohickey. It has blocker. It's something. Unplay when attacking, add top security to hand, recover 1. So it kind of works with the one VB that sticks itself to top of security. So you put that there, add it back to hand with this, and then play it out again, or use their option card to play it out. All right, we have Shellmon, another TB, blocker, trashing, make something not be able to attack or block. Good when attacking, effect 2 on the Inheriteds. Gardramon, blocker, unplay when digi, trash 1, draw 2. As part of the other part of this set, the MEs, Machine Empire? Metal Empire? Metal Empire. A good cycling, again, was that, you know, more decks are getting the proper support for cycle, which is good. Makes things more consistent, hopefully. I think ME in general may be a little bit bricky, but it's all right. All right, let's get through some stuff. 8-mon, raid, good start. Trash 1, draw 2, good as well. This is the TB option card that I was referencing earlier, Samyojin Arrival. We are trashing to draw 2, who could have guessed? And then when any level 5 or higher leave, you can play out a Sanmojin trade Digimon card from your hand without paying, which is all the level 6s of the ones that you can see in the picture already. Good card. Giant Meat works with it's the memory gainer search card. Like, instead of you would run like any of the color memory searches, all of the set decks, the NSP, DS, NSO, so on and so forth, do it via this instead now. Gabu, start a main, trash 1 with Garuru or VB, draw 1, gain 1. Good, good. And then the draw effect again in the Inheriteds. Sears, raid, delete 5k or less. Sango, we're starting to get into the upper end of the Shambalas. And this is the SW one. So you're meant to play it out, digicross with it, and then something else gains alliance and may attack. I think their egg too allows them to digi, but we'll get there once we get there. When attacking, trash bottom 2, then 1 with no digis can't suspend. It's good for stunning. I think these 2 new sets are a little slower, but more defensive or control minded. So we'll see how it goes. Start a main, trash 1, draw 1, gain 1, gives raid, good, and already starting off with the alt art for Kaguyamon. Fortitude, when digi and when attacking on play, play out another thing from trash, and then everything gains block or retile. It has fortitude, so it's bringing itself back on deletion, return lowest level to bottom. So their egg though is giving everything execute, so at end of turn you can attack, and then it'll pop itself. So you can get that, you can force the on deletion at least on your first turn. All right. Number 2, Batel Gamma. You can play or use one Gammamon or VB. Good, gives barrier. I don't know too much about Gamma, so I think this newer stuff is better than the old, but to be seen, to be seen. Then we have Gosoku. I think this guy's going to be good. Decode is good in general. And then when Digimon attacks by placing 1 DS from your hand as this bottom D-Digivolve 1. After, if you have 0 or less, gain 1. So that D-Digivolve, though, is the biggest one. Digivolve, crazy effect in general. Opponent's turn, one of your opponent's attacks, you can change it to a DS, which is even better than blocker. Garuguru. Suspend, then something can't unsuspend. On deletion, play a level 4 or lower. So it's literally this one. The TBs are all about just absolutely flooding the field with more and more guys, and then overwhelming. Sinbare and Goramon, the new NSP support that is also the Angoramon support. Is the same as the others. Play out or use something with NSP or its line. Thunder. This is the exact same as well, but now for Metal Empire. The option card before the other 3 Shambala guys, trash draw, play out one of them, or this one, when any of your Digimon are played, something may Digivolve. So, the other one is cycling, putting out something new. This one is Digivolving on play, which will be good. Is more of an aggressive control, still a control-y, but I guess you would rather call it mid-range. But this guy, Goapamon, on play deletion, return a level 4 or lower, because why not? When attacking is what you're looking for in that guy. La Mort, reboot blocker, suspend, then D-Digivolve. Because it says D-Digivolve, it's not half bad. When this Digimon with that NSB wins a battle, trash top security, they're, all of the new guys that are across Jelly, Gamma, and Angoro, all are or dual cards, so they all have option cards and the level 6's effects, and hopefully we see those in the near future. Oh, but to continue Angoromon's, he forces a battle. Greymon, raid, return something with Greymon or ME or VB from trash to hand. How can you complain? Just getting it back. Goku, the SW ones on play. Again, it's doing something and then giving alliance and something may attack. The guy that we saw before, we won't go over again. And Weregaru, which is going to be VB and NSO. Now, it is also DNAing, which is weird for Weregarurumon, but maybe this works out well in either or both decks. If it has 2 of the same, it can Digivolve into Ugaru and name or VB or NSO from trash with the cost reduced by 2, which happens to weirdly work out with like if you wanted to do a normal Gabumon line into Metal Garurumon. To be seen. Decode is effective. This has good words on it, basically. All right. Gato, Metal Empire, their security thing that's giving everything guard. When anything else would leave, by deleting this, it doesn't leave. So it's better decoy, I think, for some reason. And then add bottom to put it in there. Kame, the searcher for SW instead of the red one. When attacking, draw, good. Shellmon, we already went over. Kokeshi, delete something to delete level 4 or lower. And when attacking, we are drawing one, trashing one. So, good. Guard, Dramon. Tekken, when this would digivolve, reduce by 1. So, you know, every deck now has a reducer and a searcher, and then maybe something that does at start of main. But, you know, some variation in there. When this one, Kapuri, this is the Emmy. I don't actually know about this one. When an Emmy would leave other by effects, one of them made DNA. Okay, so it is it forces the DNA into the Cyberdramon 7. Nope, not Cyberdramon. Chaos Dramon 7. Interesting. That's really good if nothing else happens to it first. A jamming Garu, so good. Return 1 level 4 or lower, and then also the draw 1, trash 1. So pretty nice. Nyaromon, end of turn VB, may DNA digivolve into a VB. Then the DNA may attack. So this would be, yeah, this is going into an Omnimon, a new Omnimon. Toyagu, which I think we've seen, and Andromon, which is now Metal Empire, but doing, well, what are we doing? We can search top 3, play something out, and then has a counter effect. Any other Digimon may digivolve? Level 6 or lower in hand without paying. That is interesting. That is interesting for counter timing. I wonder how you're keeping a 5 on the board during that, but I guess if you're playing Metal Empire, it'll be there. Virus Busters, there's security one. When one of your level 4 or higher attacks, you can play another one for play cost reduced by 3. Sure. Like, more flooded, and well, flooding the board for searching really is what we're trying to do. Then Salomon, the reducer, but for VBs. Kokeshi, we already went over. Take in. Karu. Thunder. Gosoku. Kapuri. Lamort. Greymon. Hero for VB, memory setter, and then when something attacks, you suspend and it digivolves for reduce it by 1, or you can use an option card for reduce by 2. So it works with the new Siriusmon, the new level 6 that is his line. So you can play it for the option card or just digi into it. And Metal Greymon, where we got another bunch of decode on here. So, and then delete something 6 or less and give something star main attacks. So works with counter timing. Maybe can do something again. This is VB or Metal Empire, so we will see. Interesting that it gives decode, something to be concerned about, because when they get up into their level 7s, it's going to stick around. Seneketsu, which I believe we've already gone through. Batel, Simbare, Giant Meat, Kamemon, Garjamon, 8mon, Sango, Sagomon, Caesarmon, Hagurumon, which is the searcher but for Metal Empire, Ruli, which is now NSP's memory setter, and then also Digi on attack or play out an option card. And last, another Kakamon. Oh wait, no. We saw the other red level 3. This one we have seen as well, I think, right? Was that the original? No, we saw that guy. we saw the Searcher, but he is now the start of main, draw one, trash one. So we saw him in the... Actually, no, he's a rare. Interesting. Arrival, which I believe we have seen. Tesla Jelly. Kakua, which is trash one, draw one. 8mon. Salmon. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna fix myself again. Giant Meat. Hanimon. Aguru. Marine Bull. So more of this, everything in here for some reason has decode on its level 5s, or at least a lot of them do. Place a level 6 or lower under in order to return something with 1 or fewer sources. For TB, Mollusk, for TB, for the Shambala list, I think it only works with the one guy that's stripping sources, but maybe. Canawise, again, the decode, and then plates something inside in order to make it attack. So you're forcing the attack and then digivolving via the option card. No, via the tamer. Then, of course, Speak of the Devil, Kaka, and Gamamon, the Searcher for VB, or for just Gamamon. Here. Taking a real quick, trying to make sure that these stay in frame, but making it a little more organized. I obviously, as you've already seen, organize by the colors, and then at the end I go through and kind of do the levels, and we'll do like a full lineup kind of everything we got. So stay tuned for the full list of everything. We should go a little bit faster now that we've seen most things. Virus Buster, Kasuku, Kakuru, Betel Gamma, Senketsu, Sinbare, Thunder, Gabu, which I believe we'd seen. Yeah. Mokoko, this one we haven't seen the egg yet, but is the one that I mentioned for SW. When anything else is played, it makes the SW1 Digivolve for reduction of 2. So we'll go in the deck because it has to. Hakubamon. I don't know this guy, but he's just the one that plays out something and then gives barrier. Metal Greymon, and our first one of the other side of the Shambala list, the one that actually has Ascension and puts it to the top, so technically works with the Gatomon, Amaterasu-mon. So on play, we're deleting lowest and then returning things from trash to bottom deck. Gain +6, give -5 for each of the return cards' colors to one of theirs, and then on deletion, returning a TB from trash to hand. So good. Then you can play out level 5 without paying cost. So again, another one that's just trying to be sticky. Is trying to be sticky without trying to be unaffected, which is questionable. Tekken, Gatomon, Salmon, Gawapa, Kokeshi, Virus Busters, Sango, but as the shiny art. We've already read him, so I won't bother. Onibimon. So this is the TB that gives what was she? Amaterasu execute to like kind of do it at end of turn and delete itself. Cho Hakaimon. So we have Guard, which I think we've only seen in one other thing, but also has Digivolve. Good. And then the Alliance and Attack. So I think maybe the best one because of that Digivolve, but to be seen. Goku, because this one's just giving -4 until your opponent's turn ends. We have Ruli and Kaguya. So that Fortitude, play, more stuff. We already went through her in the alt art. I'm gonna go with her. I don't know if that is that's true, but it's all right. Shellmon, Salamon, Tekken, Tesla Jelly, Kokeshi, Kakua, Gatomon, Kapuri, Hakubamon, Agumon, which is on play to trash in order to draw 2, then High Andromon. So reveal, play out more things, trash rest, all your enemies gain alliance and reboot. Kind of that slower in general idea, right? Is we're getting alliance, so theoretically you attack immediately and then reboot, so we're not affected by things and can protect ourselves, even though it doesn't have blocker. Can't remember if we saw anything. I know that this goes with the D codes, but and it has DNA obviously, but for some reason I'm not feeling crazy about him. And Goromon. So the searcher for the nature spirit list. Kakua, Salmon, Gardramon, Kokeshi, Shalmon, Senmoyin, Virus Busters, Genshi Continent, we finally see it, and Ashino Island. Your Shambala security, when it attacks, it can digivolve, so that works now in both of the Shambala main lists. And then pretty good effect, put on bottom, so you're getting that bottom technically draw from your security to hand, and then play out a Shambala, cost reduced by 3. So you're automatically getting back its value, and then security to play out level 5 or lower. How can you complain? Agu, Sago, Sanzo, which adds top to hand, and then if you have 2 or fewer, recover. When security is removed from play 1 Goku in text or SW from hand, cost reduced by 2. So again, this is for the first half where this is the only part that's like trying to put out maybe 1 or 2 extra things. And yeah, and then you have everything that's going to digivolve it immediately. And Amphimon, Frozen Crystal, that option, we finally see one. The option and dual card. So we do have this one, which is trashing sources and then returning something without cards underneath of it. Good for Tamer removal and Digimon removal, because all those decodes aren't gonna it's not really gonna care about it. It's just gonna get rid of the sources first. Then when devolving when attacking, and has the counter timing. So trash up to 3, then one thing gets -4 for all the things trashed, which is good. And then when anything with Jelly or DS would leave by returning 3 from your trash to bottom, don't leave. So you're cycling, and as long as you're cycling with all this, it's going to be able to stick around, with the caveat of de-digivolve. Which is, again, why I mentioned it in the other cards. A really good keyword. A really good keyword. Kame, Ape, Guapa, Hani, Metal Empire, Tesla Jelly, Taken, Takin, Cho Haki, Omnibee, Thetismon. We haven't seen her yet. Jamming, so fun, gets to attack. When digivolving trash, and then something gets -2 for everything trashed, then return something 5k or less. Not terrible removal, can be broken up, can delete 2 small things or 1 big thing, semi-big thing because you only get up to 11. And then when it suspends by returning 3 in the text, it may unsuspend. So that's pretty good. Means it can attack twice. Shishima. So which one are you? You are, you go with the TB, yes. So give something secure tech -1, slowing your opponent down. And then when your opponent's secure stack is removed from, it digivolves. So this is a little bit more of aggressive while having the defensive aspect. But yeah, the game plan of that one is normally going wide, but you're going wide with your 6s. End of attack, play out a TB with 5k or less. So again, going wide. Kiyoshiro, which is Memory Setter, and then for the DS, the Deep Savers. I should have said that at the beginning, but Memory Setter, and then also the Digivolve or Playout, an option card, which goes well with the Jellymon we just saw. Next, Metal Empire, Virus Buster, Hani, San Moyuin, Gawapa, Patel, Gosoku, Kanawais, Genshi Island, Garu, Gemon, Hussein, and Neza. You know, I should have said earlier, I am really liking all of the art styles that they have on these Shambala cards, though. This one, a whole lot of keywords. So Rush, so it can attack immediately. Collision, so it's forcing piercing, so the collision doesn't matter. Blocker, because why not, I guess. And then Engage, which is a new one. At the end of your turn, it may attack. Ain't bad. And then when attack target change, it is unaffected by their Digimon effects don't affect this Digimon until their turn ends, and it gets +5. So not bad if you can unsuspend it for their turn, and also when you're checking, pretty good. When secure, but the timing is going to be weird because you have to activate the collision, which is going to take blocker timing, which means they have the counter timing chance before you're going to get the protection effect. When security stacks are removed from, this may unsuspend. So that's kind of your, that is totally why you have blocker instead of reboot on the card. Fine, I think it's gonna be a lighter. I think you're gonna want to have a more control heavy focus on the deck and removing things before attacking so that it can't be removed. Karukuru, Sinbare, Thundermon, Seneketsu, Kawapa, Gatomon, Metal Empire, Gasamon, we haven't seen him yet, is the Reducer, also draws, Marine Bull, Mokoko, another Gamamon, and another Kiyoshiro. So more tamers, more memory setting. I feel they have been better in the more recent sets. We've had the ability to have comeback mechanics even if you are memory choked due to all of the last set and the next BT set, 24, 25, and 26, had a core concept that I am now forgetting what they are called. What was the game? Sorry, I'm reaching down in order to figure this out. Oh, Timestranger. There we go. Yeah, so this memory setting at least is doing something. It kind of is making the game better and making sure that you are able to do something on your turn. You aren't just getting like blown out or your field getting removed and then you can't even like come back. There's no comeback mechanic, you know? So now memory setting, so you have a turn, or via the Timestranger stuff, you just kind of play things out for free, or not for free, for reduction, or their threes like Evo for free if you're left with only a little bit of memory. Gato, Giant Meat, Simbare, Batal, Seneketsu, Thunder, Karuguru, Caesar, Gasa, La Morte, Angelwoman, which is the NSP as well as VB. DNA, again, gives something -4, but that's not once per turn, so you can Digi and then attack if you want to. Also in attacking, if it has 2 or more same level, it may Digivolve into an Angel, Holy, so on and so forth, reduction of 2. So yeah, like why not, right? Like -8 and then Evoing for free. It is just that I don't know too much about NSP, but I bet it's pretty good in there. I'm pretty sure NSP wants to flood the board. And another Jelly, reveal, draw. Good. Right. Kamemon, Shelmon, Kokeshi, Gardro, Tekin, Samuin, Tesla, Gabu, Nyaro, Thesis. That's not how you spell Thetis. It may be Thetis. Kakamon, and Proxima is our secret rare. Which is unfortunate, because I don't know too much about this guy. I don't know what the VBs are trying to do. Let's see, though. Place 2 with Gamma in their text, or VB from hand or trash to top or bottom. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Not bad to start with, a Tamer deletion or a Digimon deletion. And then also, when Digimon attacking, counter once per turn, though. You may play or use a 10 cost or lower with Gamma or VB from its sources without paying. Okay. Well, he definitely does something. Security attack +1 blocker. It doesn't have protection of any sort. Counter timing is not bad to play something out. But I have to look up what VB things are doing, or Gammamon is doing for 10 cost or lower. It's a good question. It's our secret rare of the set, you know? Alright. Kasaku, Salamon, Kawapa, Apemon, Virus Buster, Senimoyin, Giant Meat, Greymon, Nyaro, Hakuba, Andro again, and Ruli is our next alt art, which looks real nice. I think that should be our 2 alt arts and one secret rare for the set. Apemon, Gosoku, Gardro, Kame, Hanimon, Metal Empire, Garu, another alt art, color alt art, Goku, Island, Gasa, Angoro, and Diarbit, not Diarbit, Diarbit. Pretty nice for NSP. Only kind of in that Diarbit itself is, I think, a little too dated in order to make anything work fast enough for the current meta. Good option card, you know. You unsuspend something yours, suspend 2 of theirs. 2 of theirs can't unsuspend, you know, it's freezing. And then when devolving, you know, your opponent's effects don't affect one of your Digimon, so you choose it probably, so it's unaffected by Digimon effects. And then when devolving and attacking, and has the counter to gain 3 and force the battle. So when you're attacking, it's going to be a 16k piercing vortex, and then during your opponent's turn, it'll be 19k blocker, or it doesn't have blocker. Oh, but it has counter and then forces the battle. So 19k force a battle. Not bad. And with that piercing vortex, you are always attacking, you know, at after using this effect to suspend down things. So, not bad. Next, Kukua, Ape, Salamon, Giant Meat, Honey, Virus Buster, Gusaku, Lamort, Greymon, Cho, Angelwoman, and Ryugu. It seems we're getting all of the TB trait cards. Good guy. If you can see that, barrier, evade, decode, just sticky stuff all on one card. On play when digivolving when attacking. You have, by placing something underneath, you can unsuspend something. So I guess this is your more aggressive guy for TB. When any of your Digimon are played or digivolve, when your opponent's Digimon can't activate when digivolving effects or suspend until their turn ends. So a good stunning effect with the no when digivolvings either. All you gotta do is activate it, and then on your opponent's turn, if you can place something else out too, it's a little bit Winmori, but you know, it also at least has a couple of sticky things with barrier and evade, and decode. So Kawakuru, Mattel, Senetsu, Sinbare, Thundermon, Kakua, Salamon, Goku, Gasa, Island, Weregaru again, and Angelin. Are you? Oh, she also fits into Angels, weirdly enough. I just now am realizing for some reason. Like 3-gate Angels or just Angels in general to Digi when attacking. Not bad. Gardramon, Tesla Jelly, Kakua, Takin, Shellmon, Kokeshi, Metal Empire, Marine Bull, Agu, Garu. This one, oh yeah, is much like the giant meat. Add 1 Shambala, return the rest of the bottom, gain 2 memory as the delay. It's just it's the memory card that lets you search and then put stuff in there. I'm surprised we haven't seen it yet. And Angora. And we're coming close to the end. We have 4 more. With that being said, Gato, Kame, Hani, Senetsu, Simbar, Thunder, Kakuru, Thetis, Mokoko, Cho, Hyandro, and Megadramon, which we have not seen yet. When Digivolving, delete something level 4 or lower. If it didn't, de-Digivolve. So, interesting. Really feel like if it was the other way around, or the other wording, it'd be better if it de-Digivolved and then deleted, but that's a totally different effect. I guess it's fine if your opponent doesn't have something small. It's the Metal Empire stuff. When your Metal Empires are played, you can activate one of this Digimons when Digivolving. So maybe that's why you're meant to go into this, use its effect, and then use it again by playing out something else. What's the end of attack? End of attack by unsuspending this, delete 1. Oh, yeah, that's been on another Megadramon's card to unsuspend this and then delete one of your Digimon with the lowest play cost, which is good for old Machine Dramon. I bet will be a similar case for the new Machine Dramon or the Metal Empire. Gardramon, Kokeshi, Shellmon, Senumoi, Virus, Kame, Ape, Onibi, Garuru, Sago, Shishima. Ooh, and Omnimon as our UR. I forgot that we're doing UR now. Very nice. Metal Empire or VB or just Omnimon shenanigans in general. Piercing Blocker Barrier, not half bad. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon to start with. This is also when Digivolving when attacking, so you're getting it first turn and then any turn that this sticks around. Then for every 5 inside, so if you made 2 whole stacks, you're going to get 2 effects at least. One of your opponent's Digimon gets -13, I should say, until their turn ends, which is really big. Or trash top security card, then recover 1 of your opponent's, that is. Like, trash the top of your opponent's security, then recover 1 of yours. So, if you go into this with 2 full stacks, so 10 cards underneath, it by itself is 3 checks, and then if it theoretically unsuspends and checks again, that's 4 checks. It's pretty good if you don't need to remove anything. Blocker Barrier is always good to have on a card too. And then Piercing, because why would we care about Blocker? Because we can always just get around it. Or not get around it, but get through it. Kawap, Honey, Metal Imp, Tesla Jelly, Tekin, Gato, Giant Meat, Gabu, Cisaru, Haguru, Hey, there's our second Kunlun's Imperial Decree, and Sanzo. So, I already talked about her, but is good. We are one opening away. I don't think there's anything crazy in this last one, unfortunately. But we'll still go through Kusoku, Patel, Game, Kakua, Tani, Kawapa, Benelemp, Kennel Weiss, Omnibee, Haguru, Garurumon, and we do see a Chaosdramon. 2 URs in this. Is that normal? I can't remember the hit rates. Maybe that is normal, but more keywords, piercing, security attack +1, fragment, really good to have on a card, and engage at any turn and may attack. So that is better, or basically blitz, isn't it? At the end of your turn, may attack. I can't remember if blitz is slightly differently worded. On play when Digivolve when attacking, Digivolve 2 all of your opponent's Digimon. Nice. Then by placing 2 level 5s or lowers of her hand or trash as its bottom, delete 2 of your opponents with as high or lower a play cost as the number of this Digimon's Digivolution cards. Great. Yeah. And then when attacking, to do it again on the next turn. So big guy, very scary. Instantly needs some sort of removal to it. That can't be deletion. So you're probably going to try and de-digivolve or stick to, or put in hand or deck to send it back there. But cool. I'm glad we saw him. With that being said, we can at least do the overview. A whole lot of yellow and blue this set, it does seem, if you are dedicated colors with like no green. And oh, this shouldn't be over here. You should have told me. Thanks so much for staying for the first half, or not really the first half, the majority of this video. I appreciate you coming. I'm gonna go through, organize these guys up while talking about some random stuff probably. But you know, what would you guys or gals like to see in Digimon videos, or just videos in general? Are you getting into anything? Are you really looking forward to playing anything in this game? I know I'll be making a new Deep Savers list with the new support. Huh, only 1 red egg. That's interesting. But I think, you know, honestly, I may try and force a Garurumon list as well, but we will see. I think, in all honesty, with 2 boxes, I feel like you could get just about everything you would need from any of these cards, besides like the URs or the secrets or well, you won't go for alt arts if you're just trying to make lists, but it's always something with these EX sets that I feel kind of good about. You can just about make any of the decks from 1 box, almost make any of them from 1 box, and then definitely make them from 2 boxes. They did an interesting one too, where I don't think there was a single common or uncommon level 6 or higher, which I think is more common in the more recent sets. And doesn't matter for this one because obviously there's no pre-release, but in general for pre-release, I think you're trying to see, you're more worried about that rarity bump, or the if there is anything like that, if there is anything that you're destined to see. But that's all right. I think it wouldn't really make sense with a shorter card list with an EX set. You can't really do a pre-release. It's going to be well, maybe theoretically it would work. That'd be like, I guess you just kind of have to go with whatever deck you would draw more of, or you had opened more of, I should say. As you can see, at least from this 1 box, we are getting every single, or common and uncommon, just about. Shell. You know, I've been recently, weirdly enough, watching a lot of Warhammer videos. I do not play the game. random topic for you. I don't play the game, but it seems like a lot of fun. It just seems like an expensive hobby, and playing a card game is already one expensive hobby. So I'm really trying to see if there is some other cheaper, more affordable way to get into it. And you know, maybe next time I make a video, I'll give an update on that. Maybe that's a fun thing. Maybe there should be video updates or life updates, I should say, in these videos. Maybe that'd be cool. We are through the second biggest color combination. I feel like it might have been more effective, or yeah, theoretically would be more effective to do it by the archetypes. Oh, give me to grab that. But that requires a lot more thinking. So this is definitely something I can just do while talking or coming up with ideas of what to talk about. Let me know too what you're running or what you're looking to play or excited to be playing in the new set, or honestly anything that you're more getting into. Like, I know what, BT16? No, BT16 is coming out. BT15 just came out. So that's still, I feel, pretty new, along with everything that Beatbreaker is doing currently. And what we still have to see more timestranger stuff come out in the next set, which will be interesting. That game did numbers. Did these all go from... Oh, no. Okay. Metal. Or maybe even this part would be better to do as like a time lapse of all the organization, and then kind of slowing it back down for the ending. You know, that is something to think about for the next video. I do like to post on here at every release. Obviously doing an opening, I feel, at least personally, is easier than making a deck list or a deck list video or a like gameplay videos. You know, gameplay, you need like place to go, people to play, and then like some sort of filming apparatus, or deck lists. I would feel bad to give you a deck list and not feel confident with it myself, or at least only be able to give you partial advice. Like if I just took a list from somewhere else and just kind of copped it, like that would feel bad. If I definitely knew how something played to a T, I would much more appreciate that in some other creator, you know? So there. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and with us almost being through the commons and uncommons, move on to there. But before we get there, we almost have probably a full playset of every common card and a full playset, if not one off, of every uncommon. Yeah, so we missed out on like one Candleweiss and one Agu. There, have a full of Gabu. Everyone else. Yep. And Marine Bull missing, just that one, as well as Thetis, I'm gonna call her that. Only 3 of the egg, and only 3 of that egg as well. Which is a bit of a bummer to play either, is what we are, VB and SW. But otherwise, the 3s are good. Maybe we're missing 1 horse, yeah. Plenty of Virus Busters, plenty of the option card. You know, also start doing a upside down stack. This, yeah, we're good. Got all those. Enough of those. Interesting how it's just one pure line on some of these colors. Only missing one of the Middle Empire egg. And otherwise, I think, did we hit? No, we're missing one Haguru as the searcher, which is unfortunate. But island, enough of, and definitely enough giant meats. All right. Last, we will we'll leave out the UR and the UR. And where is our alt art? So we have that as a fun alt art. That's an alt art. That was the secret. There's our other border art, and that was our other secret art as well as those. Okay. So, yeah, we can do a little boom boom. This is, we'll go over there. This will still be seen down there. Proxima, alt art, there, there. That's a good thumbnail, right? You know, you can see everything that we pulled. A little bit of spoilers, I guess, but that's okay. If you're this far in, then well, thank you again. And then I think I guess you just kind of like listening to me, which is great. We will through it. I'll probably, well, you know, maybe I did put on some music or something in the background of all this, which hopefully is engaging or a chill thing to listen to while this is all happening. All right. We are almost to the finish line. And I'm sweating just a little bit. All right, across the rares and SRs, we only got one of the Wanko, I believe, but also the alt art for it, 3 of Kaka, 2 toys, 3 Gammas, 2 Metal Greys, Neza, only 1 of, 1 Hero, Jellymon, plus the alt art. Yep, or the promo again, Regaru, 3 of them, Ryu, 1, Amphi, 1, 2 Kyo, or not Kyo, Kiyoshiro. I think we have 2 of Sanzo, yep, 2 Shishi, 2 or 3 Anji, and Amaterasu. 3 Angora, Diarbit, 2 of Ryuli, a Mega Draw, Kakuya, 2 Andros, 2 High Andros, and 2 of the Kunlun's Imperial Decree. So, again, you know, probably 2 boxes. You're good for most rares, even that is. I think I missed 1 or 2 of those, but we're also, I know I just did this. I'm gonna do it again because that's a full pull. Thank you for sticking around watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. This is Digibird. Bye.